This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Thursday, the 11th of July. I'm Michael Groff. Hot weather here in the valley. No surprise, it's mid-July, but we do have some monsoon moisture on the increase across the greater Southwest. That's going to lead to widely scattered showers and thunderstorms over the high country. Will we see anything making its way into the desert, specifically here in Phoenix? Well, let's take a look at it first. The almanac from yesterday, 111 degrees for the high. 84 was the morning low, and we are 42 hundredths of an inch behind where we should be on our yearly rainfall total. Outside right now, here at 8 o'clock, we've got partly cloudy skies out there, a little breezy at times, and 90 degrees at Sky Harbor right now. Dew points at 41, humidity 18%, wind from the west-southwest at 9, and the barometer is steady. Temperatures around the area, mostly 80s and 90s. I don't think it's 73 at Buckeye. I think that gauge is a little bit off there, unless they had some kind of massive shower that I'm unaware of in the last hour. The upper air look, now we do have a high pressure building in here across the southwest, and the flow aloft has turned more out of the south and southeast, and that's been importing some moisture. We have a couple of short waves that are also moving around this ridge, and that's going to contribute to the mid and high level cloudiness that you see out there. And we'll get into the details of that in just a moment. Here's the watch warning map. We've got an excessive heat warning here in Phoenix from 10 a.m. this morning through 8 p.m. Saturday, and we may well need to see that expanded beyond that time frame. But yes, hot temperatures, dangerously hot for the next few days at least. Red flag warnings here across the west as well. Heat advisories from the Arklatex region through parts of the deep south, and tropical storm warnings and a hurricane watch in effect along parts of the Gulf Coast with a potential tropical system there. If that does in fact become a tropical system, it would get the name Barry. We also have flash flood watches with that, because some places could see upwards of 8 to 10 inches or more of rain. Severe weather outlook for today, several marginal risk areas. We've got the standard slight risk to include places like Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., as well as in the upper Midwest, parts of North Dakota, Minnesota, around Grand Forks, Cavalier, Crookston. All right, now speaking of the tropics, let's take a look at what's going on with our potential tropical cyclone number 2. Now, the Hurricane Center does expect this to develop later today, and when it does, it will get the name Barry. And they actually ramped this up to a Category 1 hurricane by Saturday before moving it onto the Louisiana coast and then northward across central and eastern Louisiana and parts of Arkansas. And along and east of that circulation center is where you're going to see the strongest storms, the best potential for rainfall and flash flooding. But where is this thing ultimately going? Let's take a look at the modeling on this. This is the GFS ensemble, and the ensemble mean is the black line there, and you can see it does track it into central Louisiana. But this thing hasn't even developed yet, so we don't even have a tropical depression officially as of this recording. So these things can be fickle at times. They can be difficult to forecast, and obviously we're going to have to watch for the potential of any variation in this path, and obviously that will mean a significant difference in the amount of rainfall and the potential for severe weather in association with that feature. All right, the precipitation outlook valid through next Thursday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts here in the valley, a few hundredths of an inch. Certainly some heavier totals possible along the rim country, the mountains, the White Mountains, the southeastern portion of our state, and south of the border could see a half inch or more. And, you know, these maps are sometimes difficult to draw during the monsoon season because any one spot could certainly get more than what's shown here. This kind of represents an average of what you could see. And we'll get into the details of it now as we explore the models and have a look. This is the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Big synoptic features on the board. We've got high pressure building in from the east, the 594 ridge. And we've got a trough well off of the Pacific Northwest coast. So with that south to southeasterly flow in place and some weak shortwave energy moving around this ridge down at the surface, we'll call it partly sunny here in the valley today. Some breezes around this morning, maybe a sprinkle or light shower over parts of the south central deserts. I don't think we're going to see any of that here in the valley today. Otherwise, it's just going to be hot. High temperatures this afternoon between 109 and 112. Tonight, partly cloudy, very warm, lows 80s to near 90. And then tomorrow, we'll do it again. Highs 109 to 112, partly sunny skies, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms over the mountains and in eastern Arizona. Saturday, a bit more interesting. Better moisture comes in here, a a little bit more in terms of dynamic support for better chances of showers and thunderstorms. Again, over the high country mainly, but can't rule out maybe one or two of those showers and storms getting into south central Arizona and potentially affecting us here in the Phoenix metro area. So I went ahead and introduced a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms into our forecast for Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. More than likely, if we see anything at all, it would come in the form of blowing dust, but maybe in the East Valley could get just a little bit of rain. So we'll hold on to that idea. Still going to be hot, though. Highs just a couple of degrees either side of 110 for Saturday. Sunday, the air mass dries out just a little bit, at least for us here in south central Arizona. Still widely scattered showers and thunderstorms possible in the eastern portion of the state. And then Monday will dry it out a little bit further. High temperatures Sunday, 109 to 112, 110 to 113 on Monday with slightly drier air and high pressure still lurking about. And more or less the same thing on Tuesday. An isolated shower or storm still possible in the high country, though. And then Wednesday, things look to start to get interesting once again. The model's hinting at some disturbances or maybe an inverted trough, perhaps a series of inverted troughs moving back into the southwest. The idea of increased moisture looks pretty likely here, so we're going to reintroduce scattered showers and thunderstorms over the mountains, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms into the deserts, including here in Phoenix. High temperatures may cool off just a bit, but when temperatures lower this time of year, that usually means it's because humidity is increasing, so it's still going to feel really hot out there. Highs probably around 105 to 108, and that chance of showers and storms. Here's a week from today. This is Thursday, the 18th, and broad ridging still the dominant weather feature. Southeasterly flow, moisture on the increase, chance of afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms over the high country especially, but maybe here in the deserts too. And then going out 10 days, this is the end of the forecast period, Saturday the 20th. Broad ridging across much of the lower 48. And so we're still under a southeasterly flow if this verifies. And so the monsoon would roll on with daily chances of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening hours. Let's checking out those temperatures through the period off of the European ensemble. And it's still got us cooking. Highs 110 plus for the next several days. Then we lower temperatures a bit as the moisture increases. Any one of these days could be a little bit cooler if we can get some better moisture in here or maybe even some rain. Hopefully, especially as we get toward the weekend or next week sometime, that potential increases. All right, that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Be safe. Stay cool out there. Drink plenty of water. And you guys have yourselves a great Thursday.
I heard you on the wireless back in 52, lying awake intent, tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through.